Hello, welcome everybody. Here is your next lesson on Unit 3.2 on triangles. This actually probably be one of your shorter videos, I'm thinking, so we'll see how long it is when we get it done. The information I'm giving you here is just something you need in your notes, just different types of triangles. The first thing I want to show you here is that with the congruent marks on a triangle, those little marks there mean same size, same length. So those triangles have two sides that are the same length. And then down here on the angles, the little arcs mean that those angles inside the triangle have the same measure. Now an acute triangle right here, this is acute, that means acute little. All of the angles there are less than 90 degrees. That's a 90-degree angle right there, so every angle measured in an acute triangle must be less than 90. An obtuse triangle right there means that one of the angles needs to be larger than 90. So this guy, instead of being right here, needs to kind of go like that. And that's what I have in that one angle there. For an equilateral, equal sign means all sides are equal. Equiangular, a little bit more makes sense on that one. That means all angles are equal. Isosceles, a tricky word, that means two of the three sides have the same measure and two of the three angles have the same measure. Scalene means all three of these sides are different, and a right triangle means one of the angles is a right angle inside the triangle. So just some vocabulary you'll need. As for example 1, here is the picture. There are multiple examples on the worksheet you'll do in class, but for this example here, the two that I'm going to show you are two of the simple classic ones, but I probably need to show you like dozens for you to get the whole picture. But I think with these two samples, you'll be able to expand your knowledge from the first slide and figure things out. Now this triangle here is isosceles due to these two little markings mean that they're the same size side. So since this side right here is 7x minus 11 and this side is 3x plus 1, and the little markings say that they're the same or equal, or you could have words, isosceles meaning same or equal, you just need to take those two items and set them equal and solve. Now it's all just algebra. 4x minus 11 equals 1, add 11, 4x equals 12, so x equals 3. Now sometimes I'll ask you to find x and you're done, like I did here, but other times I'll ask you to find a side, and if I do that, you'll just substitute in the 3, and you get 3 times 3 plus 1. And that would be 9 plus 1, which is 10. But I didn't ask you that for this one, so we'll stop right here at the x. And then for the left, sometimes there's multiple things going on. In this case, I want to find x and y. So I'm going to start right over here, and that's angle 4 and angle 5. I'm going to find those. Now, 4, already I pointed out to be 30 degrees from this little information there. But angle 5 is not, we know it's 30 degrees also because these are vertical angles. See, if I enlarge that, you have the side of the triangle here, and you have this other arrow coming through, and you know that 4 and 5 cross, therefore they're vertical angles, and from the last lesson, vertical angles are the same or congruent. So since they're the same, if 4 is 30 and 5 is 5y, they are equal or the same. Divide by 5, y equals 6. Okay, and now for the other part of this, we need to find x. Now here, I'm going to enlarge this quite a bit, and I'm going to have the bottom of the triangle here to the arrow, and then it comes up here, and you got another line in here, and you got a 1, a 2, and a 3. Now you do know that these are 180 degrees because they form a line, so you're going to use that information. Angle 1 is 30, so this guy right here is 30, and angle 3 is 120, and you know they must total 180. So the 2 is an x. So x plus 30 plus 120 equals 180, and solve. Running out of room here, that's a 180. I can't even squeeze a 0 in there. So x plus 150 equals 180 minus the 150, you get x equals 30. Now, like I said, there are lots of other examples, but you're going to use the methods that we used from the last 2 lessons to figure all this stuff out. Thanks for listening. See you later.